Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to PA's Perpetual Testing. Today we're looking at Dodgeball Final. I assume there were more Dodgeball maps, but I've yet to spot them. So, right off the bat, it appears that my goal is going to be just to get through this excursion funnel to the exit. Slightly more difficult than it sounds, as my normal method of just going across the excursion funnel won't really work. Unless I crouch, in which case I've completed the chamber. I broke shit in the first 30 seconds or 1 minute. God damn it. Okay, let's go back. Let's do this again and let's do it right. I can't believe that fucking worked. Alright, so let's go into Dodgeball Final, the actual test chamber, part of the test... I can't see shit! Oh my god. Okay, I'm all for the ambiance of nearly no light, but this is ridiculous. Okay, so I assume that we are now in the Dodgeball course, if you will. Was that the test chamber? Was that what I had to do? I don't get it. I am exceptionally and completely confused. But hey, at least we're able to jump around this map, even though I don't think that's entirely what was intended. But then again, I don't think the way that I got out of this chamber was intended either, so you know what? Take that as you will. Oh, good. Maybe it was, considering there is a bit of stuff on the walls here. Oh, and another hallway to the same button? I am exceptionally lost. Okay. What is it? What? It's a cube button. I don't see a cube anywhere. Did I encounter a cube anywhere in here? Did I just not go down that hallway and that's what I did wrong? Because, I mean, I could have sworn that a button like this was the hallway at the beginning of the test chamber, but... Sure, I guess there's one here too. What does it do? Oh, shit. No, you don't get to do that. No, 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 sir. Alright, cube is now mine. Turrets that were there got knocked down by... Seriously, what was the point of that? I mean, I can understand the desire to create sort of an adventure-y test, but that hallway just seemed a bit weird overall. It's like, I had no influence upon it. I pressed the button and the turrets fell down. I mean, I suppose that sort of gratification could be of benefit to some... What? Okay, thank God I created a portal elsewhere in the test chamber, because otherwise I would have been boned right there. Your player is fully and completely able to get stuck in the middle of your test. It's not a good thing. Oh, and now it draws you in instead of pulling you out. Okay, I think we've seen enough of this test chamber. I'm still gonna give it a thumbs up. But, 1, it's possible to get out without going through the test chamber at all. 2, it's entirely possible to get stuck in the middle of the test chamber. And 3, I don't think I even need a 3. The first 2 were kind of damning enough on their own. It wasn't terrible. I just don't get it. I mean, it's like when you look at... This was to a test chamber what modern art is to art is to me. It's like art, I can sort of look at it, I can appreciate it, but it might not be my thing. But modern art, I just look at it, I'm like, I don't fucking get how this is art. You're presenting me with a thing, and I just don't get it. I'm looking at it, and I see a square, I see more squares, and I just don't understand. But this test chamber, just in general, was not... It was pretty much that. I mean, there was no test. There was no... I mean, it was sort of like an adventure map, but there was no adventure. There was a giant hallway here that led to a button that could have opened up. I don't see why you couldn't have put that right here. From the view of your test, it appears there was fully enough room for that here. I I really don't get it. It was alright, but, I mean, after viewing the rest of the test, I'm kind of wishing I'd just stuck to going through the exit. Alright, but Dodgeball isn't going to be our only map today, no sir. We're also looking at Beginning by Vane_AD. And... Alright, so I'm going to just use this funnel to get across first. Don't enter... The hell? Let me out. Why can't I get out of this funnel? Okay, there we go. Okay, but apparently that wasn't close enough, and I'm completely unable to get across. I'm also unable to get across that wall, due to the fact that there is a deadly field on the other side. And I'm thinking... I could have sworn I'd be able to just fall forward like that, but you know what? Fine, I can deal. I can deal. Now, let's see what we have available to us. We have a pull funnel over there past the edge of the chamber. What could I do to get up here? I'm really wondering. I mean, maybe if I move sideways? Sideways move... Okay, sideways moving is more effective and continues to be more effective. Okay, a single press button to redispense a cube. Bit weird, but okay, I can deal. Now, I want to go ahead and get that cube from over there, so... Oh dear, that's actually a bit of an issue. Can I see any portable surfaces from that room? I don't know that I can. Which means if I go in there, I might get stuck. And that would not be a good thing. But you know what? Who cares? Let's go. Now, can I view any portable surfaces? Just never mind, I am stuck. Yep. Cancels out my portals. I am completely and totally stuck. This is not a good thing. At all. You don't want to do this to people, in general. Alright, let's restart. Okay, so, to kind of go over my thoughts on this map thus far, we've got an excursion funnel that gets me over here using a side hop. That's perfectly fine. We have a button that seems to dispense a new cube, but it only seems to be usable once for some unknown reason. We have a button that can deactivate the emancipation grid over there, but if for some reason you use a portal that you can't get back through, you become completely and totally stuck in that room. Now, since I have just created this, that gives me some leeway with this. However, I am now sort of stuck in the fact that I can't see the excursion funnel that I used to get to the top of the area before, which means that I'm going to have some trouble getting back up, period. I mean, I can go this high, but that's about it. I don't think I have a higher area to my use. I'm trying to figure out where the heck I might be... Okay, I might be able to put my portal there. Yeah, okay, it's just barely underneath the excursion funnel with the help of this cube. But if you fell down here without first looking over there, I don't know that you'd be able to get up. And that's a serious first problem if your player can't even begin to just follow your test chamber. Anyway, so we have a blue portal there. I'm going to place an orange portal here, which will allow me to place this cube on there and hold down the button long enough to do what? Activate the excursion funnel? Or get through here, rather? Okay, now, if I place my blue portal there, that'll actually draw my cube back, but I'm trying to figure out how I would get it out of there afterwards, and I'm not coming up with anything. So I need to somehow get my cube across here, and then get it myself. Maybe if I pulled myself through... Okay, yeah, that should work. So if I put my orange portal here, I'll screw everything up. Okay, naturally. So let's try that once more. Blue portal here, orange portal here, drop my cube into there to hold it on the button briefly, just so I can get through. Now what I actually want to do is put my blue portal there, so it pulls the cube with. Once that cube is through the portal, I jump down, put my orange portal there, and then travel through and follow it myself, like this. So now I'm traveling after my cube. I just get a nice leisurely ride while I continue around here. There's a button on the roof that's going to be activated through the other funnel eventually, I assume, since both that and this need to be active for the door to open. But how do I manage that? I haven't even seen a second cube in this test chamber yet. So now I have one laser activated. That's great. what do I do for the other part? I can try to find another cube in this test chamber, and it appears that there is one somewhere that was just activated by that laser. So I've got to get up there now. But how do I get up there is going to be the main issue. If I travel up using this excursion funnel, I should be able to at the very least see some sort of area over there. And since I do have my excursion funnel currently active, I can still get back up if for some reason I find myself stuck. Now, I want to put this close over here because I think what the map creator actually intends for me to do is hop across this way, but I'm going to quick save just to be sure. Yep, that did. Oh, shit. Okay, let's see if I can get by without dying. Nope. Alright, good times. So, back to the quick save. Okay, so I've got to get across this somehow without kicking the bucket. Okay, there we go. Got my cube. Now, I'll just jump back across to here and hop sideways. Okay, cube is safely up there, which means all I need to do is just get up here myself, and that is easy business. I just need to hop left. There we go. I'm out. Now, I need to have that same excursion funnel, and that one needs to be the one that I keep active. I'm not going to be using my portal for anything else. So I place this on the top there. I put that there. And then what? Oh dear. Okay, so I need to get that cube across to here. With that part of the excursion funnel active. Well, I mean, I could still keep one of the portals active, couldn't I? I could keep my orange portal active, but that would keep the blue underneath the excursion funnel. Or no, what if I place my blue portal here, underneath this button? This might work. Okay, if I place my blue portal here, I can hop back through and grab the cube. Then, once I'm through, I place my blue portal on the ground over there, so I place my orange portal here, and that travels up, so I can travel through with my cube. Once I've gotten high enough to hop off, I can do so, and my cube will travel up to meet that there. Good. That's actually fairly clever. The ability to get past the emancipation grid with the cube. I'm hoping that's intended. It looks like it was, too, so kudos to you on that. But there were quite a few places in your test chamber that the player could get stuck, and I'm not even sure that I handled getting the second cube the right way. So, a little bit more just, I don't know what you'd call it, a little bit more emphasis on making sure the player can't get stuck or trapped, because something else I noticed is if the player were to drop in this hole, there's no portalable surface that they can see from that hole there, except for the portal beneath them. So if for some reason they place both their portals down here, they're completely and totally boned again. It's just a lot of basic problems about making sure that your test chamber is completable in any circumstance. You want to make sure that your test is idiot-proof. This isn't to say that it's going to be, but you can definitely try to. But, did I already do a test chamber before this today? I think I did, but I can't remember how long it took me. You know what? We'll do one more today. Right, it was Dodgeball. We've done Dodgeball. Oh boy. Okay, so this is Udane 03_SP. And this actually has a nice... I like the cubes from the ceiling. It's a nice touch. Oh. That seems to raise a bridge over the water temporarily. Very important to know that it's temporary. I do have propulsion gel here, though. So I could create a little bit of space for myself. How would I go about making sure that my speed is sufficient to get across, though? Maybe if I placed it here, across this area. There we go. Now I place one of my portals, what's a good place to put it? There's an area nearby, wasn't there? Something, I don't know. Forget it. Anyway, let's see really quickly. There's going to be one thing I have to activate through, though. Oh my goodness. This test chamber is a little bit more complex than I thought at first glance. Okay. What's in here? Got a single cube that's going to be dispensed when that is activated. Fair enough. So I need to find some sort of laser. I also need to make sure that this propulsion gel is spread evenly over the floor, so I'm going to be able to make it across before the platform sinks into the deadly water. And really quick note, as you may have already guessed, it's got deadly traps in the test chamber, so I'm not the biggest fan of that. But, you know, to each their own. You made your test chamber, I'll just play through it. Now, we have a pretty good spread of propulsion gel here, so I should actually be able to make it across in time. Okay, I am, but I'm now stuck, and I'm also going to quick save here. Now, let's see, I've got... a single... Oh, okay, so now I've got to use the propulsion gel. This is good, this is good. Now using the propulsion gel that I laid down earlier to send me through a different part of the test chamber, in this case, hitting the button. Raises the floor beneath me and does something else. No idea what the something else was. Fair enough, so let's continue through. I become temporarily trapped in this room, but this does actually appear to be part of the room I was trapped in earlier. I assume, or that I saw earlier. At the very least, I would assume so. It appears we have a little bit of conversion gel on the wall here. I'm wondering how that got there, or why it got there. And we have a bunch of okay, so this is going to be a conversion gel test chamber, to my dismay. As I've stated before, but for anyone that has not really watched PA's Perpetual Testing in the past, I am not the biggest fan of conversion gel. I think that many times it is used too much or used in the wrong way, and this ends up with the test just being kind of frustrating overall. And what the hell is going on here? Okay. We have a laser redirection room. So if I place my blue there and my orange here... Is it here? No, no, that's not right. I'll place my orange there. That way it goes through the first one, and then I can turn around and place this there to put it through the second two. Good. Now I should be able to get out of this room and come back and grab the laser cube from inside by placing a portal outside of the test chamber as well. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so doors open. I need either blue or orange. I'll choose blue in this case. The room is deactivated once more, but now I have my laser cube with me, which will allow me to turn this. Now, what actually... Oh, but we do have some sort of button up here, a button for a sphere. So, if I manage to get up there with the sphere, I should be able to deactivate this, which will activate two things, some sort of item on the floor, as well as it just leads off into nowhere. What is the point of this power line? Where is it going? Is it going here? Is that what I'm supposed to infer? No, that doesn't work either. I have no idea what that is supposed to do. You know what? Fine, we can deal with that. Now, how do I get up to the sphere, or how do I get up anywhere? It's going to be the next question. I do have my redirection... Okay, good. I'll need to redirect the laser using the cube I just acquired over there. Taking stock of what you have to work with is always just about... Oh. It's just about always the most important thing you can do in a test. And this is no exception. Though, I'm having trouble seeing what the single platform there will really do for me. Because now, yes, I have a single platform that can sort of bring me up here, but I have no idea what to do with it. And I don't have a conversion gel with which to place anything, so that's really a bit of an issue there. And what to... Okay, I think the actual benefit here was whatever this activated. And what did it activate? It activated something? I've got a powered line through the floor. Okay, so one thing that I'm noticing is that while you did definitely make the effort to... Oh, did it just open a door? Oh, it opened a door. Okay, so this was a panel that was closed before that gets us back to the main room. So now I do actually have the ability to activate that laserable surface over there. And I am going to need the cube that will release to do one of the buttons here in the final test chamber. But I need to figure out a place where I'll be able to fire a laser through. So if I place my orange portal there? Hold on a second. Okay, and then I can just jump up. And if I fire my cube... Oh no, stop jumping. If instead of firing my cube that way, I fire my cube this way, ever so briefly, it will then dispense a cube, so I can turn this back around, since I've already used that now. Place that there, it's now going to continue firing over there, and I have one more cube to work with. In this case, a companion cube, because sure, why not? Now, I'm through here with a companion cube and a laser cube, and I'm going to need to get them both on the buttons over there, but to be able to do that, I'm going to need to be able to get over there first. So, how to do that? Is the bounce gel actually on a portable surface? It is not, so that is only for the current jump. Maybe if I could get that sphere somehow, things would be a little bit easier for me. Oh, an infinite portal fall to gain momentum right next to the surface that I'm going to need to fire it from. That's actually fairly nice. A lot of times on portal falls, you'll find that the surface that you need to fire it to is a bit further away. However, in this case, the surface that I need to fire it on is actually right next to me. I just failed to make the jump. In case anyone hasn't spotted what's going on yet, I need to use the momentum I gain here to jump through that portal to fire up to the top and then get onto the surface with the sphere, which is actually fairly cool. Also, I it's sort of like the fact that he's using conversion gel instead of simply white surfaces, because it does definitely give you the idea that this is just a, I don't know what you'd call it, not really a test chamber in progress, but definitely like this is a room and the portable surfaces are just here by... You know what? Actually, no. I'm trying to figure out why you would use conversion gel instead of... I mean, I sort of like the aesthetic of it, but I'm trying to figure out why it's useful. Okay, and that extends that one. Now I understand the use of the panel. So the panel that was leading off into the wall was actually just a folding surface. Fair enough. I can deal with that, and then I'll be able to jump across the folding surfaces to get over to where I need to place the cube to do something. And, of course, because there is bounce gel falling there, there is water to make sure that you can't accidentally screw things up. So a little bit of platforming, and this does what? Activates that panel, so it's moving back and forth. Okay, and this is a timed jumping puzzle, because that is now a moving platform. I also have the ability to actually access the conversion gel now if I absolutely need to. Let's fire a portal over there so I can get out at the very least if I need to, but what does this button do? Oh, it gives me access to the conversion gel room at any time. Fair enough. Now, I need to be able to get up, so let's go ahead and do that. Then the first thing I'm going to need to take over there is going to be this companion cube. Then the second thing I'm going to need to be able to take over is going to be the laser cube. However, now that I think about it, the laser cube is actually holding up one of those platforms, so I'm not entirely certain how I'd be able to manage that. I would actually be able to place conversion gel somewhere, though, so maybe that is what's going to need to be done. See here, I could place conversion gel there, but that doesn't really do me any good. Could place it on this surface, but that just kind of flings it over into the propulsion gel room, and that doesn't do me any good either. I can put it there, but that just creates a portable surface on the tile here, actually. Interesting. But that still doesn't help me, I think. Let's hop back through here really quickly. There we go. Okay. Now, I need some way to get up. And for that, I need some sort of way to create a surface that I can travel on. I do have my conversion gel, make no mistake about that. I do have now a surface that I'd be able to use for that. I mean, what if I remove this cube as is? What happens? That single panel goes down. Can I just make this jump anyway? I totally can. I was worrying about nothing. Oh, goodness. Okay, hop across, get this cube across, place it safely on the button, and what activates now? We've got a single platform that allows me to fly with some speed. We have a button that activates something, I'm assuming some sort of exit portal. And we have, what else for me? I'm assuming that my way back to the main room will actually be pretty much open at this point, which, if I can activate the propulsion gel... Oh no, this was the other one. Sorry, my bad. But if I actually manage to get, hold on, conversion gel on this wall, that might be able to help me out significantly. So let's go back to the conversion gel room really quickly. And I place my orange portal at the edge of the tile, or at the very least a tilted render of the tile. There we go, okay. Now it's on the very edge, very back edge there, which means if I continue moving this, a lucky drop somewhere along the line should actually strike the wall and cover it as I want it to, giving me a propulsion gel surface. Still not enough. What if I turn it sideways? Come on, there's got to be something I can do here. It's so close, I can feel it. What if I place it here instead? Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Good oh, I screwed it up. Is there still enough? I'd have to make a jump here. Okay, so if I did a hop, I would keep my momentum. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. I don't think it's intended in the slightest, but it looks fun, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, let's see. If I get my orange portal over here, I should be able to jump this and place my orange portal over there. Good. Now I just have to successfully master this little double hop from the propulsion gel, which seems to only work when I'm at top speed, too, so that's pretty cool. So, hop, hop again. Oh, I missed it. What if I place my portal slightly higher on the wall, so when I'm jumping I actually hit that? That might work. Okay, so hop, hop, button. Bam! Done. Alright, what did that just activate? Activated, follow the line. Something in the main room, which I need to get back to, which means I'm going to need to place my laser cube back on the surface over here. So really quickly, I'm going to put my portal over here, and then an orange one over there, because I don't actually need this. Right, then blue portal here, just so I can place this safely, activate that, and that allows me to get back to the first room. Cool, alright. I think I've been doing a lot of unintended things in this chamber, but you know what? Entirely okay with me. This has been a lot of fun. Just test chambers that allow you to mess around with the rules a bit, and mess around with how you're supposed to do them a bit. Those are always some of the most fun, I think. Oh no! No! How far long was I say? How long ago was I? Oh, for fuck's sake. It was right after I jumped in here. Oh god, I've got to do it all again, every bit of it. Holy shit, why am I... Why did I? How could I? Fuck. God damn it. Oh, that is really frustrating. I can't believe that I just did that. Which just comes back to, once more, why is that first room deadly? Whatever, I'll see you guys when I complete the test again. Alright, we're back, and this time I managed to keep all the propulsion gels, so, handy for us. So I'm going to go ahead and place my orange portal here, and you might be asking, PA, why would you place your orange portal there? The answer is because I'm going to place my blue portal over there, and then just fly up and hit the switch this way. Boom, done. Okay, now, the end is still inactive, so I'm going to go ahead and flip back up there. Blue portal goes there, orange portal is still on the floor, I can travel through that, or I can just use this one. I need to place this that way, which opens up the door to the... Really? You'll place this facing that way, which opens up the door to the first area, and get flung away by some blue gel, which is just being a bit of a hindrance. So I'm going to go ahead and place my blue portal here, not quite sure... That conversion gel was there in the first place, though, wasn't it? Never mind. So now, after doing that, I'm going to place my orange gel somewhere where I won't fall in the fucking water. And I'm going to go around and just see what's in the final couple of rooms, because I think this is most of the test chamber, but I'm going to quick save here, just in case. So, I have propulsion gel here that doesn't actually seem to be active this time, because the propulsion gel is no longer being used. Then I have a room for me to place the 2 cubes and the sphere in. So I just need to get all those from the other room. Oh, I forgot to... God damn it. Okay, let's get back across, shall we? That blue portal is the one that I need to keep active, and I need to remember that. And the orange portal is the one that I need to bring the cubes through with. So, keep my blue portal active, and then let's go get everything else. So, orange portal up there, since I can hop up there and I can grab my first cube to deactivate this and then just walk through. And boom, done, there's one. Second tool is going to be the sphere, but before I get the sphere, I'm going to actually... Okay, so second tool is actually the companion cube, since I have to grab this one before I grab the cube, else risk ruining the entire situation. So now 2 cubes active, I just need to get the sphere out of here, which is going to be simple enough, and I do kind of like the aspect where I'm having to go back and get all the pieces of my test back to complete the chamber overall, but there really isn't much test here since all those tools are not necessary any longer. Fuck. I could have kept it active that whole goddamn time. It wasn't a timed puzzle at all, I just had to move the fucking sphere. Oh, I'm a genius. Regular old super genius. Anyway, we are now through this test chamber, well, truly, and completely, and overall it actually had some decent puzzles, though I don't think I solved it as it was entirely intended to be solved. Still, Lowdown 3 was a good map, and I'm going to give it a thumbs up as such. Overall, though, if I had to offer any suggestions for improving the map, why was the first room deadly, blah blah, you all know this spiel. Just creating a black pit that with a single portable surface on the wall so people could kind of get out afterwards, that would be fine. I mean, you wouldn't have suffered anything for it. Maybe there's deadly pits built into the place, but surely, I mean, in one of my past test chambers that was made by 7 Silhouette, I think, there was actually a grate covering the deadly water, so it still kept the aesthetic if you wanted that, but it wasn't actually deadly. As for yours, it was right there, so I don't actually know how much of that would be viable, but if there is actually like a bottom of the map, here is the water sort of aspect to these test chambers, then what you could have done maybe is actually placed more of the test chamber a bit higher up, and then placed it down. But again, I don't know if that's exactly how the map creator works and why there's so much deadly water here. But overall, map wasn't bad, map was actually pretty good. The end, collect all of your things again to be able to get through the test chamber, wasn't absolutely necessary, but it was a fairly nice touch, and I'll admit, it wasn't really too difficult getting back through, but sure, we'll roll with it. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for today's episode, so as always, thanks for watching, this has been BA, and I'll see you all next time.